What's up, y'all? If you see me looking over to the side, because I got a little monitor over to the side, but today is our 1-year anniversary of being married, and we were supposed to go out tonight, but that did not happen due to me having a severe migraine, as well as Valentine's Day is 5 days away, so we plan to also celebrate all weekend next weekend. So probably every year during our anniversary, we're just gonna celebrate that day and then carry it on into the next weekend. But we are coming to you from our bed. I want to do one of these pillow talk things. So babe, how was your first year of marriage with me?
Almost didn't do it.
He's lying.
It was easy. I mean, you trying to adjust to moving, which was rough for you, but
probably the hardest.
Easy for me. I guess watching somebody go through that, it was just like, why is it so hard? It's just picking up and going. But
you're a good 42-hour drive away from home and probably a 7-hour flight, so it's not that easy. It hasn't been as easy for me, but then again, you know, with you moving away, you realize what family members are really there and which ones aren't, so it makes it a little easier to kind of detach. I know that sounds harsh, but if you are a military spouse, you definitely know how it is. So is that all you have to say? What would you advise the people, young couples such as us?
Don't buy your dream car.
Don't buy your dream. Anyway, I would honestly say that the first year of marriage has been awesome. It's been fun, especially if you're with someone, particularly not for money, because a lot of people get in relationships for money and not for sex. I know that it's probably like rated R, but I think that it has been awesome. It's been super fun. We literally laugh every single day. We talk through everything. Sometimes it does take a little while because of me to talk through some things, but honestly, I feel like it has been super fun. We laugh all the time. We try different places all the time. Being in a completely different area with him has been awesome because we can actually like really be a married couple away from family instead of being around family and always getting their advice. Getting advice from older people and family members, nothing is wrong with that at all, but I honestly think that we're able to grow more being away, and especially with my husband being a recruiter, it's a lot harder, so it has definitely put us in a situation to mature a lot faster, age-wise, relationship-wise, marriage-wise, me career-wise, as well as him. I mean, he's used to being away, so but I think one thing that I would personally advise to young couples is, I know you see it all the time, but communication is really key. Talking literally everything out, sometimes writing it down with pen and paper multiple times just to make sure you both understand. If you share an account, I really feel that, you know, it sounds crazy, but with me, even though I work and I have my own job and he works, of course, still, like, I feel like consulting your spouse before you buy something. Now, if it's like, you know, something to eat really quick, that's not anything to really just be like, hey, can, you know, but if it's like, you know, shoes or clothes or just something like that, especially if you share an account together yet again, I think it's very important to communicate when it comes to finances, because I feel like in young marriages, a lot of relationships do end a lot quicker due to finance and due to not just working things out, talking things out, and really understanding one another. So I feel like that is the main thing. Also, enjoy life and have fun. Make the best of your marriage, your relationship. When you get married, it is not the end all be all. The only other thing you can't do, of course, is the stuff you used to do in your single life. Other than that, you can still do the exact same things being in a marriage. So especially a healthy marriage. I really do think that keeping God in the center of everything is very important. Evan did not come from a background such as where I went to church every single Sunday, and majority of the time I went to Bible study. So I really do think that praying, whether it's together or separate, reading the Bible, God is just a very important part of my life, as well as becoming an important part of Evan's life. Not that God wasn't an important part, but he just wasn't, I guess, involved as much as I was, more so forced to. So, what else, babe? Taking time out for yourself as an individual. So even though you are, of course, married, I feel like, you know, as women, taking that time out to go and get your nails and toes done, a massage by yourself, spa time, as well as for him, if you want to sit at home and play video games while I'm out shopping, I think that's very important to allow them to have their time, instead of always like, oh, well, come with me here, come with me there, because aside from work, they don't really have their downtime. So I really think it's very important for them to have that time to just have it to themselves, and I have my time to myself, and we still come back together as a married couple. Nothing is wrong with that. You have to find that balance. I'm trying to think of some other things, like giving advice. I'm not like suggesting anything. I'm not a pro. Literally, we've been married for a year today. We've been together for our relationship. When we first got together, as far as relationship wise, that was March 1st. So March 1st we'll make 2 years together, and then October of this year we'll actually make 3 years of knowing each other. So we've kind of known each other pretty much for 3 years, you can say. But
it's a long time.
It is a long time, but it has literally gone by so fast. I've literally had so much fun. Just make the best of your marriage, make the best of your relationship, even though, you know, you may be young. Me per se, I'm still going through school. Could have been done a long time ago, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But I'm still going through school, and you can still enjoy your life, still go on vacations. Like, make a savings account for, you know, just regular savings for emergencies, but also make a savings account for when you want to go on vacation or take trips or buy something expensive. Like, you know, have different things lined up, plan different things. Still go on dates, treat it as if y'all were still dating. Now, marriage is totally different to me from being in a relationship, because you have to work a whole lot harder. It's more so working harder to, how can I say it? It's more so working harder to stay married than it is to just be in a relationship and just be planning dates here and there. So a lot of people look forward to the whole wedding shindig and don't really realize the work that you have to put into after being married, because it takes some work. It takes time. You're with that person every single day, living with them every day, dealing with their bad days. They're dealing with your bad days.
She lucky I don't have bad days.
Just dealing with different things. So I think it's very, very important to communicate in that aspect. No, it's like the simple yet complex things that you have to, like, it's just there. So what else would you say, babe?
I mean, going back to that, just the bad days and everything. I mean, no matter what goes on out there, you can't really like bring that home and be mad at like your spouse for any reason, just because you had a bad day at work.
Right.
You just gotta rub it off and just be happy that you're home. Whatever happened. Tomorrow's a new day. Get over it. So, because then all it's gonna do is make you angry at home, and then you can make your spouse angry, and then everybody's mad, and that just creates problems. But stop stressing about everything that happened earlier in the day, because you get mad, it's not gonna affect anything or change anything.
Right.
So yeah,
I think it is very important to make sure that your house is clean. It smells good, just a nice environment, not only for your spouse but for you as well. For me personally, it just puts me in a better headspace and helps me out a whole lot better. So, and I know people may ask, kids, we don't have any. We don't plan on it right now. We do have a projected time that we would like to have children, or would like to start, but it just depends on how things go from here and where we end up moving. It's not like we're stopping it. Of course, there's a time and place for everything, but we don't have any children. We are just trying to enjoy ourselves and be the married couple that we are before we do introduce children into the mix. Nothing is wrong with babies. I love them, but there is absolutely no rush on our part. I would preferably like to be done with school and at least working within my career field before I have one, just so that way it's not like I'm pregnant and tired and going through so much while trying to learn and train in my new job field, and then go on maternity leave and then pretty much have to come right back and train all over again. So I just want to be working within my career field before I start. That's just my preference, as well as Evan's preference as well. So no babies. Being a young couple, I'm 23, he's 24. It's been pretty fun. When you know. I don't really put a time cap or age on anything. I say that now because when I have children, and since I have a sister that's younger than me, I think it is very important for both people to have a set career and, you know, at least have income of their own. But if you have a spouse such as mine who has been willing to work with me and allow me to work part-time and go to school, I think that is awesome. That has not or did not stop us from getting married.
All I'm trying to do is retire at 37, sit in the apron, and make sandwiches all day for you.
Who said I'm gonna be eating bread all day?
Alright, sorry. What do you want? A salad? Some avocados? Some healthy stuff? Whatever.
Honestly, avocado has a weird texture. Like,
avocado's amazing. Don't do that. Don't ever disrespect avocado.
It's good. I mean, I'll eat avocados, but I have to eat it real quick with something else and herb and swallow it, and then drink something, because it's like,
how you gonna disrespect avocados like that? I almost called a lawyer right there. 1 year anniversary, I was about to end it all right there. Over on avocado.
that was just a quick recap of, you know, how the first year of marriage has been for us. It's honestly been awesome. There's nothing I can really complain about. And getting back to the moving situation, the moving has been totally different. Like I said, I think I already said that earlier, but I think it just really has helped us grow as individuals, as a married couple, with my career, me just cutting that umbilical cord from my family. Not saying that I had to cut it and I'm cutting all ties with them, but just cutting away from being close and living at home and not wanting to like move away from home just because I'm comfortable. So my anxiety has skyrocketed since I have been here in Washington, I can tell you that. But I honestly enjoy it. This is who I decided to marry, with knowing how his lifestyle is. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it, babe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anybody want to join the Marine? No, I'm kidding, man.
Yeah, anybody want to join the Marine Corps?
Just contact this number.
Come to Washington. Nah, but anyway, so I think that's all that we have for y'all. I don't think I'm gonna redo this video. I think it's pretty decent, and I think I got the live thing right.
Start talking and talk like this.
That's really all that we got for y'all. It's time for me to go to bed. I got a test tomorrow. We got to be up at 5 o'clock because that's our new schedule, to get up at 5, go work out at the gym, and then come back, eat our breakfast, and go about our day. That way it's not like we're getting up and rushing as soon as our alarm clock goes off. So I think that is all we have. Babe, you haven't said much. Is that all? I do most of the talking anyway, but
I'm surprised you even were breathing through that. But no, I said no. I ain't got no talking to say.
Okay, so this is our first pillow talk. Let us know if you like those. This may be something we just do at the end of the day, end of our long week. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit your bell, so that way you will be notified when I do post another video. And I will see you guys next week.
Oh, wait.
What?
You're going to do my hair, right?
Yeah. That's the video.
You're not going to tell them about it?
That'll be the next video, babe.
Yeah, you can tell them.
Okay, good night, y'all.